Well, hello, and welcome to another edition of Clash of Clans Training Seminar. I am Teague, High Elder of Scrontum. Won't forget the intro today. And we're going to be going over our war, but before we get to that, a fellow clansman, mhudson, is trying to get his Barb King. He just recently upgraded to Town Hall 7, so first off, we want to congratulate him on that. And now, naturally, he wants his Barbarian King, which we all do. So he was wondering what's the best way to go about that, and so he requested a farming video be posted, and well, just keep your eye out for that, folks. We're going to be trying to put together a Jai-Barch, Giants, Barbarians, and Archers, that is, farming strategy that's pretty effective, pretty quick to cook, and low on elixir, which is important. Alright, let's get to the war. It was a close war. To be honest, we didn't really use all our attacks. The way the war ended, I don't know, it's starting to end earlier in the morning, and I think people are sleeping in, so we're missing attacks. But we still won, nonetheless. And the first attack we're going to go to is a man that's been making quite a few appearances. Thank you, GV. Nate, you know what? I'm going to take a... You know what? Let's just pause right there. That is great. Donations, donations, donations. I love to see that, and I'm glad you guys can see that too. Thank you, GV Nate. Alright, where we go? We're going to joegucwa, his second attack. Here we go on the their sixth. And I'll be honest, joegucwa, I watched this attack quite a few times. Excuse me, because I could not figure out why it was a 2-star, why you failed, to be honest. And first things first, you get the Giants in, which is standard. But you don't really establish much of a beachhead, which is a bit of a theme in these attacks. But this is good, great heal, great rage. But your support's not really getting in there very quick. But that's okay. Here come the Giants. They're going through. They're gonna push their way through into the core. Deadly spring trap right there. But right now your Giants are just getting the hell beat out of them by that Barb King, and your support's not in there because your support was busy down here killing all of this shit. And now finally they get in there. Good heal, good heal. A lot of life in those Giants, and now they're just going to start their long march where they're just trying to beat down walls the rest of the battle. And I'll speed this up. They don't make it. They get pretty close to finishing off the enemy, and they'll get pretty close to the top here. Breaking down that wall. And right here, this is where... So these Giants are going to go in here, and they're gonna die pretty quickly. But and so what could joegucwa have done? His wizards are pretty low level. That's a TH9. I believe they're only 3, but even if they were 4, that's not that great. And so he's got a lot more barbarians. That ain't doing anything. More archers. That's not going to do anything because mortars just kicked his ass. That's why there aren't any left right now. So what could he do? And, I'm thinking, finally, he could have put in some back-end loons right here, 4 or 5 balloons, even though they're low level. That would have killed the wizard tower, and then these two things, the cannon and the mortar, couldn't even have targeted them. So, a thing to think about for folks, don't be afraid to go with the air. Don't be afraid to use your balloons, your minions. None of us got lavas, and the Lord knows we ain't using dragons, but balloons are very effective. Right here, bring the balloon in, right now. It would have come in, it's attracted to defenses, it would have gone, right for that wizard tower. Excuse me, and you would have finished off the battle. But, maybe next time. It was a good assault, I thought. Just kind of ran out of gas. And that's what those back-end loons are for. Alright, now we're going to go to a man who had a bit of bad luck, mhudson, in his assault on their 9. And he's going to go in and lure the clan castle out. Alright, so far so good. He thinks he's doing well. What he doesn't know is he didn't lure the whole clan castle out. There's still a Valkyrie in there. And he'll go and he takes out these troops. This is good. Early giant deployment. this was trouble. And okay, here comes the Valkyrie out. Heel goes down, that's fine. He sees the Valkyrie, but these archers cannot attack the Valkyrie because he put in his giants too early. He didn't let his archers establish that beachhead. So now they're still killing those trash buildings while that Valkyrie is slicing up in there on them. And finally they targeted, but still at this point, is it even not? Yeah, no, it's down. But at this point, the archers still aren't really even doing much damage in the base, and now they're starting to walk around, and they're all deployed. Now there's a pretty good beachhead, but I think he could have saved this battle if he put in these wizards right now. He waits too long in the wizards, on this battalion of wizards. They'd be safe right now if they came in, and 10, 20 seconds later they finally do. But if he had brought these in a little earlier, I think he might have been able to turn the tides in the battle. Look how even at level 3, those are game changers. But moral of this is you gotta check what the unit. Click on the clan castle before the battle starts. Check how many units are stored in there, and then you got it in your head. If you only see 10 archers come out, and it's a 20 CC, there's got to be something left in there. But just like Joe Gucwa, we learn from experience. We'll move on. I believe it was 2 wars ago. I had a tough battle, and I was devastated about it. And I'm on the clan chat saying how devastated I am. Joe Gucwa just says, "Move on," and that's what you got to do. There's always next war. And now this was just a solid attack from lordlickmyball. There really wasn't anything fancy in these wars. The enemy's bases were kind of all really simple. They all kind of just suck dick. So nothing very exciting in this war, but this is a good attack, and look at the beachhead this man establishes, lordlickmyball. 2 golems in. I mean, granted, it's easier with these wizards, level 5, but, you can do this with your support, and just look at that. Great rage. Look at these breakers. Opening up that compartment right there. Incredible. And look at this. Look at that beachhead. That is massive. I will say the king walks around, which is not what you want, but that's okay. Look at he's got all that tanking right there. Still 11 wizards in the pocket and a great beachhead. Anything he puts in on this whole beachhead right there is just gonna go right into the core, and he's gonna have a good time. And eventually they go in, and from there it's pretty much just cleanup. Rage goes down. Great rage in the core. Wizards pick up on it. lordlickmyball going 2 rages, 1 heal, and that's always good in my book for this attack. Look at that, 2 golems. He's got so much tanking that he's not even worried about it. Really an easy attack for him. Like I said, these bases were just absolute shite, so not much to show, but really great beachhead established and still a good attack from lordlickmyball. Alright guys, that's it for this war. Actually, what, I'll show what I mean by the CC count before the battle. So let's just take Sap Kotas on our current war, for example. I click on it. Oh, jeez. These guys ain't got a thing in their clan castle. Well, let me see if this guy does. Hell, shit clan. Well, okay, if it was, you'd see the population count, and then you can be able to tell, well, Valkyrie takes up 8, so, that's a good amount of the CC. So you can just notice, well, not everything's come out. But, bad luck from Hudson, and, what are you going to do? So, that's that for this episode, folks. Keep your eye out for that Jai-Barge farming tutorial from Teague. He's hoping to get that out as soon as possible. So once again, I am Teague, High Elder of Scrontum, reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe to our videos. Keep growing our channel, folks. We thank you.